the very best reviews. Tell them, don't take the test, we don't.
What's good? Can't even see me. There we go. What's good, everybody? We here for the Raising Kanan, episode 6, first reaction. And I'm here with two of the loveliest guest hosts you can have. My girl, Kelly Lee. K. Leezy, how you doing?
I'm good, Jay. How are you?
I'm all right. I'm hanging in there. Can't complain. And, of course, Gina.
Hi, Gina. Hi, Chad.
Gina Brown. How you doing, Gina?
Hi, Jay. Hi, Kelly.
Hey.
Hi.
Well, I appreciate y'all for coming through as always. And for those that don't know, when we do the first reaction, it's right after watching it on the app. So it's like 1 a.m, 1:20. We a little late today. So I appreciate everybody for coming through, watching, supporting, and everybody that's watching on the replay. I appreciate it as well. So, all right, this episode, some may say is like a filler, but I don't necessarily see it that way. But it's giving information to show how a person became who they are, I think. And I like how it shows how Ronnie kind of brought Kanan in. It seemed a lot of things I said in this episode came true. I ain't gonna toot my own horn. Do. Didn't I say Rock was gonna take that and smack upside the head? I don't know. But anyway, I like the episode. You know, Kelly, what's your first thoughts on the episode?
I liked it too. A lot went on. I think that this episode stirred up the pot for a lot of things. And now I can't wait to see it. I'm still sour. I'm not going to lie. I am still very, very sour about Unique.
I got something else, another theory with that too. I'll talk about later.
Okay, because I'm sour about it. However, I think this episode stirred the pot a lot, and I definitely want to see how things are gonna come out. All we know now is Rock gotta die out the game.
Yeah, she done messed up. Gina sitting there so nice and quiet, ready for your turn. What's your thoughts on the episode?
I thought it was a great episode. I enjoyed it. It was a lot of meetups that happened that should not have happened. But I enjoyed it. And like Kelly said, I'm still sour about you.
I was going to ask you, what about Pernessa? I know you, that's your girl. What you think about what happened with her this episode?
I felt so bad for her. Oh, she's like, I know he's going. I could feel it. Like, he's dead because a part of me is dead. Like, I could feel it. And she was like, I love him. I was like, oh. I think she was
yeah, that was sad.
But Ronnie, when she had the meet up with Ronnie, I was like, oh no, he's stealing from them? He is so dirty. And then bad man. He comes to the ground like, oh my goodness, don't hurt her.
And he looked at her like,
I was
he ain't had no worry about if Unique gonna come back, what he gonna say. He ain't had no fear of that. So yeah, that was something else, man. It was a hell of an episode. And you know, Rock, I see the writing on the wall for her. Either she dead or in jail in the future. So if
there's only one way out, right?
And I ain't even get to that part. But with that too, you're right. So, you know, she in trouble. I'm trying to get this thing. So, what am I? Anyway, so, yeah, in the beginning, we can go to the beginning of the episode. You know, one thing I don't understand with Rock, why is she being sloppy parking in front of her house with that long walkway up? And why is she not parking in the driveway at least or in the garage? We see Pernessa somehow, some way found her and knew where she was and pulled up on her. We saw from the previews of the last episode that she was somebody came. Oh no, that Pernessa, they did show it was her, but and confronted her about where is Neek. So, you know, Rock had to tell her, I don't know what you talk about, and we all know how that went down. Kelly, what's your thoughts on how she approached Rock and asked where Neek is, and then how it ultimately ended? But you know, what's your thoughts on that in the beginning?
I do like that scene. That scene was realistic to me, you know, because she's fretting. She said he's been going a week, he ain't come home. All her feelings was relatable. It was accurate and relatable to me. And I like how Rock dealt with her too, because Rock she knows the deal. You know what I mean? And Vanessa would not have been there if it wasn't serious. So Rock, like she said, she aware. Right. She ain't gonna do no dumb shit not to find out what's really going on. So I thought it was really realistic, and I like how it happened. I like how everything happened.
Yeah, they was talking. She was talking too much when she had the gun pointed at Rock for me, and you are. Yeah.
She got rolled over.
Hey, for real. Oh, and another thing, is it me or was it a new intro for this episode? Or it looked like the intro was a little different. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. Not the music. Okay, not the music, but it looked like it was a different beginning intro. Gina, what's up? What you think about what happened with Pernessa? And then she had the gun on her. She like, yeah, I know what you do. You bring them in and you take their stuff, just like High Post. Which now we kind of see at the end is gonna make Rock look guilty. But anyway, what you think about that, Gina? I know you got all that memory banks. Gina be on it, boy.
When she said it, I was like, exactly, because I feel like she set them all up. All of the men, she set them up, take their place. So when she said it, I wasn't surprised. But when she stepped to her, like, oh, you not like that, I was like, Pernessa, shoot.
I know, right?
Like,
yeah, she was tripping.
Already, you know, was scary and shaky and in her feelings, so.
That ain't her life.
Yeah.
No.
And she's scary. Like, you know, she was scared of her in the grocery store. And she never even said nothing to her, so.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, she's definitely not going to be able to make no move on her.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah.
she got her answers. She found out that she didn't have nothing to do with him being missing.
And she don't want to believe it's Ronnie, but I think she believed it after he pushed her down and robbed him. You know, you wouldn't have took all his stuff if you thought he may come back. Yeah. Yeah.
Kelly was right when she said that Rock was gonna figure out Ronnie did it.
Yeah, too. Because he gave her the notion like, boom, he out here wilding in these streets with his tight seam pants. Like, I was like, why his seams so tight?
He was the first one rocking. Hey, he was the first one rocking skinny jeans. That's all. He was ahead of about 40 years in fashion. That's all. 40 years.
Yes.
What's up, Lenora?
Definitely. I mean,
Hey, Damien, what's up? What's up, everybody that came through? What's up, Sheena? Appreciate you for coming on through. Damien say Lulu have an emotional breakdown. Definitely, he done cracked all the way up, and I think that last visit from Rock is what sent them over the edge. You know, what's up, Ill Woods? How you doing? He say the next episode it's gonna be balls out from here on out. Hey, you might be right. What's up, Mina? How you doing? Louisiana boy, he say, it sucks that we won't see Unique again. All right, here's a theory I got for y'all. I'm going to drop it early. Unique not dead. Unique is not dead. Now, he was on TMZ, and he said that he was killed off because he had scheduling conflicts, this, that, and the other. Which I'm not saying is not true. It probably is true, but here's the deal. You ain't really dead till they got a body. So they had that scene written, and then they'll tell you, say you killed off and this and that and go along with it. And then, you know, hey, next season, when the scheduling is free, they could just show him in a coma because we don't know where they dropped him off at in the woods. He could have went to Rochester or something. And he's a John Doe in a coma up there, or they don't know who he is or what's people doing, whatever, or, you know, and next season they find him like, hey, this guy's been here for a month and we just got the fingerprints back because, you know, it's got to do paper and stuff. So it may have took a while, and then he'll be back like, and then you'll see the eye open like.
Yeah, because he did put something on the post too that said that if y'all put a thing together, maybe 50 bring me back on. I was like, he ain't dead.
Yeah, I don't think he dead. Anyway, what y'all think about my theory?
They doing a real good job because Howard was like, oh, that bone and nada on the pipe. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, but hey, he could be in a coma with a cracked head. You know,
and I'm all for it. That's what I want to happen. You know,
yeah.
That's what I want. I've been saying that. That's what I want to happen.
Mm-hmm.
I would take them hurt.
Yeah. Take them how you get them, huh? Hey, I saw a video recently of a dude in India sitting down with like a monkey. The monkey was like maybe from the ground up. He's sitting down. So the monkey standing up probably came to like right here to him sitting down. And he just like a little monkey or whatever talking. Next thing you know, that monkey just kind of jumped on him and like did this or something over his head and was walking. This dude's head was missing, like a piece of his head, the scalp, all the way down, not to the white meat, to the cranium. And they showed a piece of his head laying there with some like some bone in it, and like the patch of hair and stuff was still attached. It ripped it clean off. And he was still sitting there like talking like, oh no, I can't believe they did that to me. What the? Going to eat you now.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Very, very crazy.
So my point with that story is he might be alive still.
He may be alive.
All right. There you go. All right.
You know, I'm on that train. Jay.
Right. I would like him to be alive still. And Cam said they leaving the door open for him. I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Gina, what you think about these theories?
Remember they said, sorry, Gina. Remember they said he was supposed to only do one season and stuff, but he was such a fan favorite that they had to bring him back and such like that. It's like Urkel. Remember Urkel was supposed to only be a feature?
Yeah. Uh-huh. I've been trying to drink this. This is not very tasty. Ugh.
Don't drink it no more then.
It is some collagen peptides. That badger milk. Drinking that badger milk.
Drink no badger milk.
Drinking that mouse milk. Nah, I'm joking. Anyway, what do you think, Gina, about your boy Famous on the mic? Yeah, I shot him twice in the chest. My name is Famous, and God rest. What's his name? He just telling everything. Dry snitching on the mic, talking about Uncle Lou. Oh no, I feel different. Yeah, confess. It feel better. Watch what I do. Anyway.
So I always say, like, there's certain things that nobody should know. Like, if it's something that's, you know, gonna put you in harm's way, or you gotta do some time for it, like, certain people shouldn't know. If you gotta write it down and burn it up, do that. But so put the fact that you committed a murder on tape after you've just been asked questions about said murder. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
Idiot.
And the fact that Lou was like, oh, you getting it out, you confessing, and let him continue to record.
The worst advice.
I was just like, that song got Lou feeling the way that he was feeling, because then he felt like confessing. We'll get into that.
These are my confessions. I killed 2 men and blow their heads off. Yeah, me. I did it and it's all on me. These are my confessions. It's just a song. What? Going to jail? Why? What I do?
Crazy.
Hey, Kelly, what's up with the confessions? 2 in the chest. I'm dry snitching. You know the rest. What?
You know, when Fame was in the booth, the song that was playing in my head was My Mind Is Playing Tricks on Me from Scarface.
Oh, that's my joint.
Then they triple teamed on them, dropping them 5th Ward B's on them. Yeah, that's the Ghetto Boys.
Right.
The more I swung, the more blood flew. Then he disappeared, and my boys disappeared too.
That was the song that kept on going through my head all the time. So even when it was hallucinating, I was just like, there you go again. That's new song for the episode. But Fame is a damn fool. That's all I know. He's a foolish boy. I'm sorry he did that. I just feel sorry for Fame, period. He didn't sign up for none of this. This is not what he wanted to do in the first place. I feel real sorry for him. And he's experiencing what Lou is experiencing. So if you're going to call him a Herb Lou, a Herb too.
Herb Blue, Herb too. Yeah. Hey, this right here is a very good example of parenting, actually. So as a parent, you know, it's no right or wrong way necessarily, but you kind of can see through things like this what your ripple effects could be. So yeah, he was lounging around, not doing what he's supposed to at home, and mom wanted him to do better, and he wasn't, so she kicked him out. But look what happened. As she have continued to allow him to stay there, maybe he may not have amounted to nothing in his life. Maybe work at a deli. Maybe he could have eventually got his rap career together. Maybe in his 20s or late 20s, he would have decided something better. But by putting him out there, he was now forced to train with the wolves, make decisions he would have never made, and now he in a position he would have never been in. What you think about that, Gina? If you got a kid that's out there, do you kick him out? Do you keep him? What is it? I mean, she could have kept. He wasn't doing nothing but smoking weed and screwing, but you know, women don't want no man screwing another woman in the house. I don't think too many women like that, even especially your son. You tell me, as a mom and things, what's your thoughts on all of this?
I feel like she could have handled that better. Yes, he was disobeying her. He wasn't doing, going to school. But she could have took other, steps to get him in line. Go to the courthouse. Like I said before, they got a pins warrant where they got to do what they got to do, or, they got to go do time because they not going to school and, obeying their parents. It's rules. Like, you're a kid, you must follow rules.
Yeah.
But I do feel like, he did resort to certain measures to survive.
Yeah. He
had to grow up way faster, than other kids. And that was sad.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
But I listened to the whole song and it was really, it was really deep. Like, it got really deep. Like, he was like, I just wanted the money. I only wanted the money. Like, I didn't want to kill nobody. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the mom should have did better in that situation.
Yeah, that's true. Kelly, going back to when Rock and Pernessa was talking, what do you think about when she was saying it's been a week now and Neek is gone? What you think about Rock and she getting scared? We later saw Howard when she talked to him say, "What, you getting scared now?" It's been a week. You think, anything may happen with that? She said Ronnie not saying nothing. I don't know. You think Ronnie gonna come after Rock?
I think Rock was accurate. She said she's aware. If you bring the picture for her, want to know what's on, and it's something to think about because you just saw him.
Your mic is kind of breaking up some.
I think so. I'm gonna go back in.
All right. Well, while we waiting on her to come back or whatever, I go back to Famous a little bit. You said you listened to the song. What you thought about him talking about 411? What, catching bodies, all that? He say it right itself. Do you think this song gonna get him locked up? Or
yeah, it could. It's a crime. Like, they literally just asked him questions. Like, oh, we know you was over there. You had a beef with the kid. Like, you knew the kid. Like, he was just asked about this. And now you see how the other song, Streets Need a Body, that song went all over the place.
Yeah, it did.
It's it's the little hood banger.
Lulu said, let that
It's
truth
in the
save
wrong
you.
hands. And the thing is, it could be the cops or it could be the people that Freddie was with.
Yeah, that's true. Lulu told him the truth gonna save him. Yeah, right. He ain't at the confessions in the Catholic Church. So I don't know.
Right.
So we'll see. What do you think about Howard and the investigation getting close on him? The feds and stuff, they asking him about the Mathis kid, and they say they still don't believe him about the Camacho stuff and all that. You know, what you think about the feds? You think they looking at Howard? Because he kind of got a little eye kind of on Howard, kind of giving him a little, but not too much, and kind of don't believe him. You think they kind of half investigating Howard and he don't know?
I think so, because it's like, you're Howard. How come you don't know none of this? It shouldn't have got that far. We have to come in now and clean up this mess and figure out, you know, who did what and how it happened. You should know something. So I could see how, you know, he could be side-eyeing him a little bit, like, oh, I'm going to keep an eye on him. And he was like, you know, I can't reveal that information. You didn't give him everything. And then Howard looks so obvious, like, oh, what other suspects do you have in mind? Like,
I know, right?
shut up.
Yeah, right. Kelly, what?
That was obvious.
You back? You got it working?
You tell me.
Sounds great.
I sound better?
Yes, you do.
Great.
Yeah. What you think about Howard and the feds and everything? You think they might be doing an investigation on him?
I don't think they, so I saw it a little different. I don't think they do an investigation on him just yet, but I think they keeping him close because they really scrambling. They still scrambling. They're getting pieces, but to me, the pieces are crumbs. So they want to keep him close to still see if he can give them information, but they playing the same dirty game. I mean, Howard knows what his agenda is. You know what I mean? He's not saying, he ain't going to say nothing, but I think they playing off one another. And they're keeping him close because they still only picking up crumbs.
Right. Yeah, that's true. Ramon Hope say famous family ain't poop. Mama kicked them out and sister in LA like ain't nothing. Yeah, I forgot all about the sister. She sure did leave him.
Sister,
She should have took him with her.
You see, the thing about your kids being out, I mean, you know that they're not doing what you want them to do at home, but when you put them out, you're putting them in danger. You know what I mean? You're putting them in harm's way because at the end of the day, they still really don't know nothing. They don't know what's going on outside. You know what I mean? So even though you pissed off about whatever their behavior may be or whatever is in the crib, outside is a whole different ballgame. And look at his friend. Look how his friend is treating him when he was just only a real good friend to him.
I don't know about that. You should have told me my mama put the gun in when she left and I came home. Yeah, and she paid you off. She paid you off. That's why you didn't say nothing. Now you feel guilty now that you see what happened. Like you got paid off. She bought you off. You ain't my friend. You a sellout.
Hey, friend.
He kicked him out of his own house. He kicked him out of his own house. That's hilarious.
He didn't take no money from her.
Yes, he did.
He didn't take no money from her.
Yes, he did. He gave.
No, she tossed it at him.
He didn't toss it back. He didn't toss it back.
This nigga was scared. Remember, he was scared. He was like Miss Rock. He was scared.
But he didn't tell Kanan, his boy. You talking about you, my brother. You just let me get put on papers. Huh?
He, you know what? He didn't tell him in real time, but he still came and was like, listen, I messed up, right? I know what's going on. Kanan would have wilded out. I mean, not if once it happened after the fact, he would have wilded out regardless. So he made a mistake, but he still came up to his boy. Period.
I don't know about that part, Kelly.
Thank you, Gina.
He did, but listen, he could just left him. He could have just left him in the dark. Period. I'm not saying Kanan don't have a right to
And
be
then he
upset
really
because
would have been dirty.
But he's still famous, still came.
Out of guilt. And if he would have never said nothing, then that shows that you really wasn't my friend because you got bought off. Let me go through all of this and you never said nothing. And if if Kanan ever found out, then it's
Kanan
really
got
gonna
one
be
friend.
on. Huh?
I mean, Kanan only got one friend, and that's Famous. At the end of the day, he
True.
made a big mess up, right? He messed up big time, but he still only got one friend.
But as a young man, he ain't thinking as he my only friend. Go ahead,
His only
Gina.
friend.
Go ahead,
How
Gina.
I see it is, I feel like Famous should have told him, like, that night.
Mhm.
He should have never been able to go to school with that in his bag.
I agree
I feel like
100%.
he should have told him that night.
Mhm.
But I do feel like once he did tell him, Kanan should have understood, like, oh, she is scary. You know, he's not about that life. He is scared. You know, Kanan would definitely be scared, more scared of her if she wasn't his mother.
Okay, I'll give you
She
that.
would do
I give you
something
that.
to him because she's his mother.
But she ain't
Mhm.
did
So
nothing
he
to
knows that
Famous.
he would be scared.
And he don't have that. He don't have that fear towards her. He just have hatred towards her right now. He don't have no fear. So he's not understanding that his friend is in that situation with her.
Exactly.
I give you that.
So when he turned around, he was like, "Oh, you got 5 minutes to pack your stuff and go." I was like, "At a my place? Oh no."
Hey,
He said, "If I
Hell
come
no.
back and you still here, it's gonna be a problem."
hey.
What are you coming back? You could have burnt the whole building down. What you talking
For real.
Ain't nothing like a woman scorn, boy. Ain't nothing like a woman scorn, boy. Don't nobody live in. That's hilarious. What'd you
But say
say?
he was about that life, and that's the sad thing about it. But Kanan, what Kanan? Man, you think Kanan could have told me you got 5 minutes?
Hey.
You'd have had 2 bodies. In
Ah.
the studio again tomorrow.
Nah, that's hilarious. Hey, I'm with my girl Lenora Wilson. She said Famous better take his behind back home and apologize to his mom and do what she asking or else. I think that's the best option for him. What y'all think? Mom, I'm gonna go to school. I'll do homework. I'll get a job. I won't smoke and screw. And now, hey, she might not take him and believe him, but
like that.
definitely, he done messed up. Speaking of people messed up, we see the little TLC working it in. You know, they was looking good over there. I'm like, oh, look at Juke over here, belly out, boobies popped up, and got the little wannabe Beyonce out front. Like, oh, here come Marvin. Yeah, they good. My daughter #1. Y'all gonna have to do it. Hey, I'm just saying, y'all don't know what y'all missing. Hey. What you think about the audition and also how the girl they coach was like, y'all don't know who's the lead. Y'all don't know this and that. Y'all better get it together, girlfriend. Gina or Kelly rather. Let me get it from Kelly. Kelly, what you think about 3LW little breakthrough?
It's accurate, you know. It is really accurate in the attitude and how this woman is behaving. Is really accurate to the time. But I could care less about her, and I don't like when adults, grown folks, speak to children that way. If first of all, it ain't your kid. Second of all, you demoralizing them. I don't like it, but it's very accurate for the time.
Okay. Do you think she should talk to them like kids or talk to them? I don't mind her talking to them that way. I like that. That's how people talk in Chicago, and very direct. Hey, you want to work? You doing a grown person job, singing and dancing. I'm trying to talk to you like a grown person, an adult. You want this grown ass paycheck that this job gonna bring, right? Well, hey, dance, what? Bang, dance. No, I'm just playing. Anyway, Gina, what?
No, absolutely not.
What you think about Marvin and all of that? You know, girl. Okay, you don't like. What's up? What you do? Why you don't like it?
I don't like the way that she talks to me because you can do it respectfully.
I don't think she's disrespectful. I think she's very blunt, very direct. There's no sugar on nothing.
If she talks to my daughter like that, I would want to go blunt upside her head.
I mean, she ain't like you.
There's another way to convey it, but she's rude.
Yeah.
I think she know it's money on the line. She ain't got time to be playing and could you push it out? Hey, look here, sister girl. I'm gonna replace you.
You dealing with
He's delusional.
I
you
say
dealing with kids.
I
Stop
don't
it.
see them as kids. I see them as young adults.
Like, she didn't go somewhere and find 3 friends. She had an audition.
True.
And she picked the the best 3 out of everybody else.
Good point. Good point.
So for her to say, "Oh, y'all don't have no chemistry," y'all act
You
like
just
y'all don't know each other.
together.
They don't know each other. You just
Right.
put them together. So how you get into with them? Like, bring somebody in that could work with them, coach them. Like, she just talking down to them. Like, please. Let
Yeah.
my daughter have came home and said, "Ma, this lady said this lady, what's up?"
Yeah.
You not wants to play with my kid.
I know
We'd have
that's
pulled up the
right.
very next day.
Hey, that would have. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of conflicted. If she was a teacher in school, that's different. But you trying to go out in the world, work jobs, and do different stuff, you gonna get paid like an adult, then I'm gonna treat you like an adult. You want to be in adult places, I'm gonna treat you like an adult in these places. I don't know. That's just, I don't know.
If
Maybe
she wanted an adult group, she'd have got some grown ass woman to sing that song. But she wanted a child group. She wanted
teenage,
and
younger,
she wanted
yeah.
some adult. And she couldn't have talked to no adults like that. Think about it.
Yes, you
You
can.
talk to a grown woman or something.
Yeah, you can talk to adults like that. Hey, man, is you gonna sing or what? Okay, you can leave. It's other people that want your spot right here to sing this. Okay, so either you gonna do this or you can go, and I guess you'll see your spot on MTV.
No.
What they gonna do?
There's just no way.
They either gonna do it and sing, or they gonna get their ass out, and I'm gonna replace them. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I just, when it comes to high pressure things like that.
But she was rude. To me, she was rude. But like I said, it's very to the time. That's how they spoke to children. That's how they carried themselves. Because what happened is that 9 out of 10 of them were crooks anyway. So they understood the money. Them kids wasn't gonna see that money anyway. Not in the 90s.
Nah, they
So
wasn't gonna see it.
Hustlers in a different with talent. They were hustlers with talent. So that's why they were hungry like that. But yeah, that's a dub. Not my kid.
That's a good point. What you think about when the girls started arguing over Marvin or whatever, and who should be the lead, and old girl, she telling them, yeah, you should be the lead or whatever. You think Jukebox gonna be the lead of the show? Y'all, what y'all think on that? Look like they both got froze at the same time. Gina froze. Kelly, what you think about? Okay, there she go. Now y'all both got frozen at the same time. I forgot what I said. I was asking something. I forgot now. Oh, do you think Juke
gonna show up? She
yeah.
Show up because she realized her father was right. He was right.
Here's a scenario.
She gave him the credit, right? And I think
here's the scenario. Do you think that Juke is gonna get the lead and then the military come calling?
Well, they done get sent her the letter.
Yeah.
She's accepted. So
that dude, 1021, he says Jukebox not confident enough to be the lead. Gina, what you think about that?
I think she could get there with her confidence. I think she could do it.
Mm-hmm.
I think she could do it.
Kelly, that dude.
I think at that point wasn't ready. She wasn't there. But with her father carrying on and with the curse out session that the lady gave them, she see her father was right. So maybe it might push her to be like, look, I could take this for myself because my voice is this good, and I know my shit. So maybe that was the little push that she needed.
Mm-hmm. That dude, 1021, said something, and maybe this is why I like her, and I didn't realize this subconsciously, but he's saying that she's like a coach in sports. You got to be hard on them at rehearsal to get the best out of them. Maybe I'm hearing coaches through sports through her. And maybe that's why I'm like, I like that. Because it is different coaching styles. Some people need that kick in the butt, and some people need that helping hand around the shoulder. You know what I mean? They don't like to be yelled at. And some people need to be yelled at to be like, oh, I'm going to show you. you know. And so I like the kick in the butt because it makes me mad, and then I'm gonna show you that'll get me going. You be too nice, then I'm gonna be like, I ain't gotta do nothing. Forget it then. Hey, you said it's all good. What are we worried about? Anyway,
I'm nice.
okay. What's your style, Kelly? You need to kick in the butt, or you want to be nice?
I don't need nice, but I don't need no kick in the butt. Just tell me what you want. Just let us keep it real with me. Don't be rude to me. I mean, I ran track for years.
Okay.
Years. I ran sponsored, and you isn't gonna talk to me like that. But I get it how coaches are, and I don't mind it. Listen, it's like if you miss practice, you don't get to run, or you don't do this. I'm never missing practice. Or if I miss practice, I know I'm not doing it. You know, I've hear people complain in basketball, oh, suppose you going away or you this. Nah, if the coach put down a law, he put down a law. That's just it. But you ain't gonna be rude to me. That's one thing you're not gonna be. Maybe that's just because where I'm from. But you ain't gonna be rude to me. I don't care who you are. I don't care how old you are. You ain't gonna be rude to me.
All right.
Then my mama.
I hear that. I mean, a coach or somebody, I will accept a certain amount of rudeness if they're trying to get the best out of me. That's just me.
Right.
Maybe guys a little different, but not all guys are the same either, you know. So that's the thing about a good coach. You got to know which guy to motivate.
From the coaching perspective.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just got to be a little rough. I think I don't see her that way, but because I do know how that industry went down. But I get it.
You know our girl, Miss Crafty, my sister up in here. She say that's how my daughter's coach talk to them. Hey. But see, here's the thing, and then we'll move on. A good coach knows that every player doesn't respond to the same coaching style. So, you know, you can have the overall rah-rah style. Let's do this, let's do that. You do this, let's do that. But every player, maybe it's a player here that after you do that speech, you need to come to the side. Hey, look, man, you've been doing good. Don't worry about the rest. You can do this and that. All right,
back
go
then,
in
you
there.
think them coaches would be like that? They were real rough back in the 90s.
Well, Phil Jackson was that way. Phil Jackson was able to, in the 90s, able to treat Michael Jordan a certain way and other.
That was more of his personality type.
True.
As opposed to the rah-rah.
True. But he switched it up a little. But, you know, yeah, you can't just motivate everybody the same. That's all. Switching it up. This person said that dude say no Michael Jackson without Joe Jackson. His motivation. Dance, Michael! Wow, dance! Wow! He beat it! Ow! He wouldn't have had an he and an ow without Joe Jackson. What you talking about? Ow! Those was hits.
No Serena either, no Venus either. I get it.
Black folks got to go through the fire. No, anyway, what you think about the little lady coming to visit, and she gonna sit there and listen at the door at them argue? What do you think about that? You know, who want to get into that first? All right.
I would have listened at
Go
the
ahead.
door too.
That's her job.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I got an investigation to do.
What you think about them going and talking and
You know
stuff? Hold on, I gotta get some. Go ahead, Gina, and then I gotta get some. Hold on. Go ahead. What you think about it? She took him into the room by herself. I thought Kanan was gonna snitch. You don't think?
No, I don't think he was gonna go. They would have took him from her.
Right. Yeah, that's a good point.
Especially if you got charges like that, if you get out of here. So yeah, I would have listened at the door too. That's her job, and I think that scene went down smooth.
So she dry snitching. That's her job. It is.
Dry
It is.
snitching.
It is a
How
job.
she dry
Actually.
snitching?
Well, you listening,
She was eavesdropping, but she ain't dry
eavesdropper.
snitching.
Well, if she heard something and then told it, your job ain't to listen outside their doors at their conversation. I caught you.
Yes,
I heard it. I was outside the
You here
window.
arguing in the unsavory environment. You coming because we don't know what's going on in this crib, and I'm hearing commotion at the door. I'm gonna be like, what the frick is this? Because of course, when I go inside, they on their best behavior.
True.
Right.
Very true. Very true. What you think about when Kanan was like, she like, Kanan, you did take a gun to school, and that's very serious. Yeah, my mom know it's serious too. Yeah, I know you put that gun in the bag. I know you did it.
Mm-hmm.
That was a little 50 cent.
Terrible.
Did you think that she was gonna deny it? I was surprised she didn't deny it.
How can she deny it?
You sat in this damn office talking to me. You sat in this office with this damn lady at the school talking to me, talking about how you don't know what I'm doing. I'm wild, talking all this stuff. I'm saying, what? You better try to lie.
What?
I know Kelly looked up like, what?
Right. And she know where he got the information from. It's not like if he guessing.
True. I guess. I don't know, man. I just,
And
wow.
by her doing that, she's the only one that won in that situation because she got him back home.
Yeah, she did.
So yeah, she did it.
But now, once this little time period is over, it's over for real. I think she know it now. It ain't no chance to come back.
It's really sad. It's really, really sad.
Mhm. Yeah, she tried
And
to.
now he just out in the street losing his damn mind. I'm scary too. How you scary, you bully?
He killed somebody.
You know the worst thing to do
Who he
is
killed?
to put him to rob. Nobody can mention her in a conversation and mention him and say, "Oh, you doing good, just like your mom." I could get down just like my mom. Like he's so angry when it comes to her. Like
Rightfully so, though. Rightfully
But
so.
teenagers get mad at their
Rightfully
parents.
so.
Yeah, teenagers gonna get mad at the parents, and then all the stuff that she did on top, it doubles it, triples it maybe for him.
Yes.
Yeah. So
but I feel like he jumps out to do certain things because he's trying to, catch up to her.
like at the party when they
Yeah,
said
but-
Fork Rock, that made him happy. He jumped in with them probably with both feet because all of them is like, forget her.
Let me ask you this, Jay. Let me ask Jay, Gina, the chat. I thought we had principles. Like I could talk about my mama, but you can't talk about my mother.
Right.
If me and my brother beefing, I could talk about my brother, but don't chime in on my shit.
But how old were you
That
when
ain't
you
what you
felt
talking
that way? How old were you when you felt that way?
Man, we knew that from we were little. We knew that from let me talk about myself. I've been like that since I'm young.
But you also
If
got a
I'm
different
vexed with-
background.
If I'm vexed with somebody in my family, I'm gonna be vexed with them. You can't come. You don't know what's going on. Don't put your 2 cents in. Are you crazy?
So what
So Kanan is of an age to know that if you talking about fork and he got all his teeth almost came out his mouth. Fork rock. Like what? I'm gonna watch you side eye. How you got that energy? I know where I got that energy. She tried to make me kill my father. She killed my friend. She's wilding. But why you got that energy for her? That's what I want to know.
Okay.
He's not even thinking. He's so mad at her. He's not even thinking.
I don't think he know how to think in multiple levels yet, being so young. He just thinking surface level. What you see is what you get type stuff.
High school.
Yeah. He ain't thinking of 2-3 levels deep into somebody or what they say or do and stuff. I don't think that.
He's so mad. He can't see it. Because to me in high school, I was like that then too. No, I was like that. I've always been like that. And I knew that was the rule.
But that's the difference with you is that you came from a different background, from the Caribbean tight-knit area, what you're saying is true, and a lot of people say that and say that here, but it don't do it in practice here. You know, a lot of that has been lost. The longer people are here, the more stuff happens. A lot of stuff turns into everybody for themselves sometimes. Unfortunately.
That's crazy.
Yeah, just
But
a lot
she
of
come from the same family as him. And she was loyal, like she was just telling Aisha, oh, my dad get on my nerves, he extra. And old girl came over there like, oh yeah, your dad's crazy. She like, don't be talking
Don't
about
talk. You right, Gina. Absolutely right.
She was just sitting up there getting annoyed with him.
you're right.
She was like, hold up now.
That's why I say in practice, a lot of people say, I mean, in theory, a lot of people will say, but they don't do it. Then the longer, you know, people hear, it falls apart. But yeah, you're right. And more people should be like that still. But our community will turn on each other and fall apart probably the quickest. It's a,
I looked at him like, where you get that from? Where you get that? You just got home. How you so mad at her? That'd have made me look at him funny.
What do you think about switching it up a little? What you think about Howard trying to get a new job and get to be a narcotics detective? Gina, you think that's gonna help? Captain say it might not be a bad idea.
I would want to get away from that job too. Like, let me go sit over here until it's time to retire because it's a lot going on over here.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
Yeah, I agree with him trying to make the move.
Ramon Hope saying nobody have respects for their parents in the Power Universe and the PCU.
You feel about that.
Hey, for real. Kelly, what you think about Howard trying to switch jobs? It gonna help?
Yeah, I think he's doing the right thing. I think he's playing all the right cards. He's making all the right moves because he needs to get more information. He needs to keep his ears to the ground. So he can't get as much information that he needs where he is right now. So he got to move.
You know what? I didn't even think about that angle. He trying to get out and back on the streets, I guess, huh? And be a narc and get information, huh? Okay, I didn't think about that.
Just like the guy said, he wasn't privy to that information, but when he moves the position, he'll have ears now to be able to hear what's going on. So he has to move.
All right, so moving along, Ronnie goes to meet Liliana at the house, and I gotta say, Liliana is looking good, all thick and everything, jeans fitting, hair done. Not to say I'm going after her, nothing, but compared to how she was looking in the season 1 to season now, I'd be like, damn, wow. Some makeup, hair done, with the eyes swollen. No, she looked like some immigrant or something just crossed the border for a month.
That's not true, Jay.
That's how bad she looked.
You know who she looked like when he saw him out to me? She looked like what's that girl, Tiny?
She did look when her lip was swollen, when her lip was busted, she looking like tight. Where my homie?
She looked like tight to me. I'm done.
Anyway, what you think about that new partnership, Kelly? Ronnie and Lily. If we're going to do this, it's only going to be me and you. Nobody knows.
Go down the drain.
Because
anything Ronnie do is going down the drain. But you see how she was like, "Oh, it's got to be between me and you alone."
She shouldn't have told him that.
How she got into that position? How on earth? You was just in the bodega.
It's time for me to be boss, okay? It's no more bodega. I know, and number one.
She know. I think, okay, so you think her agenda is ultimately to get at Rock, period? That's why she don't want the cousin involved, because she's going for Rock. She got her plans together. Maybe
she trying to be Rock.
I don't know if she's trying to be Rock, but she want Rock out the game because her cousin was like, remember, he was like, you need to worry about what she will do to you.
Okay. Gina, what you think about their new partnership, Neek and Lily?
Juliana.
I say Lily. I'm all over the place.
Jay, what you drinking?
No, I'm reading something, going to the next thing, talking, and I'm doing like 3 things at once. And as you see, it didn't work out. I know, right? Let me get some more of this badger milk up in here. What is it?
But I don't like her. We all know I don't like her.
Mm-hmm.
On my nerves. And then them two together, I was just looking like, oh.
I know.
I can't take him. And had the nerves going take Nick Jury over to that. Ooh, I was so mad.
That was bogus.
Ooh, I was so mad.
I just knew he was gonna melt it or something, sell it. But then, but you know what? When he took it to her, it did make sense to me. If this is his chain, you know he dead.
But he didn't even present it to her like that. He didn't present it to her like, I'm confirming that he dead. He gave her the shit. He just gave her the bag. Like, how much you need?
He said he gone and he ain't coming.
Right, but he didn't confirm it with the jewelry. Like, oh, I'm showing you this so that you know he gone. He handed her the bag. Like, let's do business.
True, good point. He should have at least said something with it or whatever. So yeah, that's a good one. Let's see. As far as me being a sneakerhead, I did notice Kanan wearing the Jordan 7s, the Hair Jordans. Y'all notice that?
Yeah.
Yeah, rocking. So that means that this is in 1992 or 93, a give or take.
Yeah.
That's my 8th grade year, freshman year. I'm getting old, man.
92 was freshman year.
Yeah, yeah, because I graduated 8th grade in 92, start freshman year, 92, 93. Yeah. Shout out to Jay Tovin with the super chat. I appreciate it. He say, my homie said Ronnie probably messed with DEF CON. Ooh, I didn't even think about that. You think Ronnie got it pushed in prison? Come on, DEF CON. Push me.
Didn't I say from the beginning? I'm just waiting for Ronnie to show that he a booty bandit.
Push my shit in.
He just give me that vibe. Anyway.
Push it real good. Push it. Gina holding the face, holding it in. All right, what y'all think about Uncle Lulu? He having a nervous breakdown. I think he was doing better actually until Rock came to visit. Her so-called apology sent him over the edge. He was hanging in there, maintaining. Next thing you know, he's seeing a little scrappy pappy in here and everything. And then we know he done went and got liquored up. He was getting liquored up as soon as she left. He stopped drinking. Soon as she left, next thing you know, I got to tell you something. She killed him, and I was there, and I didn't stop him. Don't you know that you're implicating yourself, idiot? Anyway, Gina, what you think about Lulu?
You, Gina.
Okay, so I agree with you, Jay. He was doing good because he was drinking club sodas and stuff. He was not drinking. After he got arrested, he let down Q. He let down the lady. He came back to redeem himself. He was, getting his mind clear. She comes walking up in here, and that set him back because he was drinking before she even left.
Yeah.
Then he went drinking all night. Then he's listening to famous song about confessing, your bad deed, what you did wrong. And that got him to thinking like, I got to get this off my chest. He's getting it off his chest. I told him that's what he needed to do. And I need to do the same. And that's why he went to Stop Smile. That was not smart.
Horrible.
It just wasn't smart because this is going to affect your family.
It's going to affect you.
We all know, I feel like she was so dirty for doing that. She was so dirty.
Who, Rock?
Yes, definitely. She should have never killed Scrap.
He let his hatred for Rock cloud his judgment that you saying this ruins everybody, dummy. Because Marvin was there, you was there, her. All of y'all will go to jail on this one or get kicked like you idiot.
family's gonna go down.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The whole family.
Did you all see the preview for the next episode?
I didn't see it.
Well, we'll get to that after the first reaction. I did.
I jumped the gun.
You shouldn't have did that one. But what you think about, lick it up Lulu? Loose lip Lulu.
Lulu gotta go. Loose lip Lulu. All of them is loose lips in this show this season. They all freaking loose lips. All these dudes in here, man, they talk too damn much. But Lulu gotta go. Lulu gotta go, or he gotta take out Scrap Mom, because that can't stay as a loose end.
Scrap Mom gonna have to go.
She gotta go. Either her, then she gotta go because he talked too much. Now
and then they're gonna be investigating what happened to her, and they just messed up big time. He did, rather, I should say.
They might as well turn him in a crackhead or something like that and send him off, because we can't. Lou is a liability right now. And now we got to go deal with Scrap Mama. We didn't have to.
They both got to go. That way you can't pick Lulu up and start questioning him, and you can't do the same with her.
Yeah, because we can't trust Lou. We can't trust Lou.
What you say, Gina?
No. Just Scrap Mom. I don't know her name. I'm sorry.
Scrap Mom's good enough.
Right. That's good enough.
Scrap Mom gotta go. Lulu could be saved. I'm not letting Lulu go. No.
Lou's an alcoholic.
Rock should have got no.
If the police pick up Lulu, Gina, if the police pick up Lulu, yes, if they put him in that room for 8-10 hours sweating him, he's going to tell. He
won't be drunk. Oh,
Jay, you said 8 hours. Lou telling immediately. Okay, he telling immediately.
I don't think it made that bad. I don't think he'll talk that fast.
If he's drunk, if he's inebriated, and he's emotional, he wants to confess.
I think that he only wanted to make peace with her. That's what I think.
I think so too. I think that you're right with that.
Easy was for him to get tripped off from Rock.
Right.
He's emotional.
I agree with both of you. I think he did only want to make peace with her. He only wanted to make peace with her. I agree. But also, Kelly's right. He's not stable, and he can get tripped off easy, and anything can happen where he meant to do that, didn't think of everything else. They pull him in, start telling him, showing him pictures of dude with the head blown off, and then he'll start crying and then say everything. Yeah, it's over. Yeah, he got to go, man. Gotta go.
Knowing what I know, if Lou was anybody else, I'd be like, okay, done.
Get over it, Gina. Get over it. That's foolishness. We can't have him out in these streets doing foolishness like that. We can't. We cannot.
Shout out.
Make him get rid of the mom.
Do a neek and dump him somewhere. Maybe he come back. Shout out to Chuck-a-Luck Smith and Wilby's Comfort Food Truck. Got a couple good comments.
All right, Chuck-a-Luck.
Yeah, I wish he was in my area. I'd come get a little bite. But he said Jukebox is gonna kill Lulu. I had to put that up there. What do you think about that one? I didn't see that coming.
I don't see it coming.
Gina, you see that one?
I wasn't thinking that.
Nah, I sure didn't
Because
think that.
Juke is not tied up to this story. Juke is not really tied up to this story. She don't got nothing to do with him since he disappointed her that day. They're not connecting them unless he do something to Marvin. But at the end of the day, Lou gotta go, yo. He's too unstable.
He just said
There's
after
no way
Rock.
we can have him around.
He says after Rock saves him. I don't know, man. I don't think Rock gonna save
Lou
him.
will take out Lou.
Yeah, I don't think Rock gonna. Yeah,
Marvin not gonna do it.
No.
I think Rock gonna do it. I agree.
Yes.
Ramon Hope say I think Rock is gonna take out Lou after he take out Scrap Mom. That probably would.
She
Yep.
might just have to.
Yep. I can see that.
Oh, Lou gotta go. We gotta send Luke to Baltimore or send him somewhere. We can't keep him around. Luke gotta go.
Damn.
Because he got a habit, and his habit is nah. If it was anybody else, like Gina said, we would be like, he has to go immediately. Scrap mom gotta go because she can't be walking around with this information.
Yeah.
So she has to go. Sorry, we gotta take out your whole family, Scrap.
And since you didn't see the preview, Kelly, wait, let me say this right quick. Yeah, Kelly, since you didn't see the preview for next episode, they show next episode that Scrappy talks to the police, and Howard is like, your damn brother went and told Scrappy mama that y'all did this and that. That's what he says. So she already goes and tells.
So they gotta kill her. They have to kill her, and we have to do something about Lou. We can't keep Lou around. Send Lou to Florida. Lou gotta go.
I hear that.
He can't stay.
Something gotta give. I know that. Yeah, it's either.
Because if they make Lou kill the mom, that's gonna be double emotional for him.
And they're gonna question him.
He went talking to her. If he would have never said nothing to her, she wouldn't have known nothing.
Right.
And then he gonna feel bad about killing. He gonna feel bad about killing that boy and his mama. Damn.
He took out the family.
Took out their family.
He's not gonna be able to deal with it.
Yeah, he gotta go after that.
Well,
all right, we gonna.
You gotta go drinking. That's why.
Yeah, you know, but that's when people do things that they're ashamed of. They turn to drugs a lot of time, or they got inner demons they don't know how to deal with. Now, some people turn to drugs for stress or for fun, but you know, like they say, a lot of people maybe in Hollywood or here are doing that. You know, they got things on their mind they may have regrets about. You know, to say the least. You can go say the most if you want to be Cat Williams.
Cope with the. Yeah. You gotta go.
All right. I'm going to go. Let's do the Mosco rating for this episode. And then after that, we'll talk about the party and Kanan meeting all the big players and stuff before we go. And he now in the big time moving that horse. All right. But before we get to that, let's go ahead and do the Mosco rating. For those that's watching that's new, do a little rating system so that, you know, don't have to be partial to everything. Let's do it. Well, that was all laggy and messed up. I didn't even get to see what was it working for you all. I don't know what the hell just happened. I tried to drink some water at the time period. I'm like, oh no, damn computers. Okay. All right. The Mosco, real simple, just 4 categories, 25 points max for each. Give you 100. And let's go. So visuals, cinematography, as always, great looking show. They make it look old to put you in that mindset on purpose and all of that. I like how they kind of film Ronnie popping up sometimes and walking away all weird and stuff. It kind of add to his flavor. He may be called Breeze eventually. He just blow in like a breeze, but he ain't that cool. I don't know. Anyway, overall, I'll give this a 20. It wasn't anything that jumped out above and beyond, but it's good quality as always. Storyline plot. I like this storyline and plot for this episode. It was good information showing how things moving along and progressing. Wasn't the greatest of all time, but I liked it. I don't have no complaints. I'm gonna give it a 20. Let's say special effect, makeup, costume. Nothing really stepped out or special other than Kanan rocking the Jordan 7s, but Rock looking good as always. They had Liliana looking good. I noticed a lot of the ladies in there in the party and different stuff, but what's old girl, even old girl was looking good with snaps, with those ginger snaps over there. So I'm gonna give everybody, all the ladies, I give it a 20 for the ladies looking good. And entertaining fun factor. it was good. It was entertaining. It wasn't like the greatest episode ever where I'm like, whoa, last episode was like that. So yeah, I'm gonna give it a 20 for, you know, being good, but not the greatest. So overall, it come out to an 80 on the Mosco, which is a B, solid B in the grading system. I give this a B. You know, hey, you got all B's, you're on the honor roll. I ain't gonna complain. All right. Nah, well, they've changed it now. When I was in school, what was it? 70 to 80 was a C, 80 to 90 was a B, and 90 to 100. See, you went to that old honors special eds. Not because it was special, but special prep, honors prep. There you go. I was in the special ed. They had a bigger thing for me. 70 to 80. You got a little more leeway. Anyway. Overall, the 80, you can round it to, on a score of a 1 to 10 to an 8. Some people say it was an 8.5, 7.5. I can see they points. Ladies, Gina, where would you rate this episode? What do you think?
I gave it a 90.
Okay. Oh, wow.
I enjoyed it.
Okay. All right. Anything in
For my costume part, I liked the group, but when they were rehearsing,
they look good too.
The way Juke had her hair cornrowed and then
I didn't recognize her.
They was doing the walk when he started. I was into it. I liked it. I enjoyed that part.
I did too.
Even though, some might feel like Marvin was like taking it too far. I thought that was cute. Like, looking out for her.
He trying.
Birthday, in her brain, like,
Right. Giving her the confidence.
I don't want to let Lou go.
Stop it, Gina.
But I didn't think that was smart. He should have never went to Squat Mom. He shouldn't have been letting Famous record that damn song and then continue to listen to it over and over and over. It's just about confessing, your bad deeds, that you killed somebody.
And he didn't even change it up. He could have been like, look, you need to change it up at least, bro. Say that you was, in Boston. Say it was a white dude. Yeah, that was messed up.
That song did not get out at all.
But
overall, I thought it was a good episode. And I knew Rock was not out the game.
Her speech, I don't know what I'm trying to do. People won't play ball. People won't go be a firefighter. I know, I move work. I don't know about no plumber. Well, I know about I move work. That's what I do. Why I'm trying to be what I do. I do what I do. I'm be who I be. Let's go move that work. I don't know nothing about no plumber. I know about crack.
I like that part. That was a good part.
Yeah, it was funny to me. Kelly, what you think about this episode? What would you rate it?
I'm with you, Jay. I'm more of 80, 85. I'm sorry. I'm more of an 80, 85. Juke in that red ski jacket, that was everything back then. Everything.
That was a thick, that was them down coats. Go ahead. Those were those downfield coats. Remember first down, triple fat goose. You get a triple fat goose back then, you was doing one. You know what I mean? Them down or them yeah. Do they still make triple fat goose?
No, what Juke, the red jacket that Juke came to the club with?
That was a Tommy.
That was a low jacket.
Yeah. Oh, that was Polo? I didn't know that. But that was nice.
Came out with the ski. Oh my gosh, that was like you was top shit.
That's when he came out with Polo Sport. I remember that. That's what Polo Sport. Yeah, that's when it came out in the 90s.
So like back in the days, I mean, to be honest with you, they still like that, but they was a set of people. They called themselves the lowlives.
Hey,
and Juke is a lowlife.
Me too.
Because that jacket was everything back in the day.
Hey,
we know you went to 34th.
That was fire.
Whether you went in there the right way or the wrong way, you went to 34th Street.
You got it one way or the other. You was getting it, huh? 5-finger discount.
Mm-hmm.
I know that's right. Yeah, that was.
I like when I saw that. Just when I saw the Jordans 2 and that jacket, I was like, yes. And when Rock came in with the beige ensemble, that was butter.
Mm-hmm. Some people today don't understand
so-
some of the craziness people did to get some gear that we couldn't afford. I remember friends, they figured out, you remember when they used to have those, they were about this thick and they were like beige or taupe, but they were the sensors that they would put in clothes with that, like a needle, and it would go through and they'd have to put it to unlock it. I had some friends that figured out that if you wrap those in aluminum foil, that the beeper wouldn't go off if you took the clothes off, took them out.
Right.
Yeah.
Or they used to get the little Bloomies bag, and they used to line the whole Bloomies bag with foil. So when you dump it in,
they don't know nothing about these days right there, boy. That was the days, boy. You know what I'm saying? I need this shirt, man. A party coming up. That's $50. $50. Hey, man, we got to figure out something. Yeah, that was it right there. So, Miss Crafty say I got my 9th grade wardrobe from Chinatown. Hey, that's hilarious. What's so funny is my friend, I went with him to get his from Jewtown. That's in Chicago. They now say you shouldn't call it that, but that's what it was called. Now they say call it the Maxwell Street area, whatever. It was known as Jewtown for the longest, Jewtown Polish, all of that. But anyway, I remember going through there. If you all want to know what that experience was like, go and watch the first Blues Brothers movie when they was walking and Aretha Franklin singing, "You Better Think," and they was down there. That's Jewtown. And that's what it looked like Slum Village. Slum Village. That's why I got my first pair of Jordans. I remember we used to go there. A guy used to be there with his eyelids flipped inside out. He'd be like, asking for change. I remember when I first saw him, I was scared. I was like, what the hell? My dad was like, started laughing. Anyway.
Yeah.
Don't shake that change on me. All right.
I used to have boosters back in the day. Like, you had a friend who had a friend, and that was the booster.
And that's how they made their money.
My mother was like, hell yeah. So, you'd be like, this is what I want, bum, bum, bum. And they come back next 2 days.
They come back tomorrow. They better. Now they gave you the money.
You go into the spot what you want, and if you could give them a list.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's how it was. You ain't lying. Because, hey, you think you the smart one. I ain't going to go in there and steal and take the risk, but I'll be smart and buy the stuff. Well, buying stolen property is still a crime. But when we was young, we thought, I didn't do it. I don't know where it come from.
Right.
It still got the tags on it and the sensor. I didn't know. I thought he just liked it like that. I didn't know. We ain't thinking.
If they have to, they clip it off or they whatever. But definitely, we was getting it from the boosters.
Right. So for those out there thinking
outside with the shit out in the open, like walking, hanging. Look, I got this. Opening code up. Look, I got that.
Mm-hmm. See, that was in the Jewtown area of Chicago. They've torn it all down. The UIC, University of Illinois Chicago, bought all that property, built up nice dorms and all that stuff over there. But back then, they would have dudes with like a hubcaps and stuff. You can go buy the hubcaps that they stole off your car, go buy them back. Radios, all that stuff. Like it was just different tape, different vendor, all kind of stuff just sitting out in the middle of the street with tables and stuff. Yeah. So, yeah, that's different. They don't have that in Chicago no more. Damn, it's no really open air like swap meet no more. Yeah, they killed that. Anyway, before we get up out of here, because it's late, I don't want to keep you ladies up too late. At least not on this show. Anyway, what do you think about the party? He's meeting all the top dope boys of the area. He getting plugged in. They made him come and take the picture, which is like, oh yeah, he the young up and coming G. Then he get older. Yeah, I was at that party. I was there. I kicked it with I was in that picture. Look at me. Yeah, I was a little G back then, but I was on my way. Anyway.
So I'm my most school certified 85 right now because that picture looked legit. When they
It
showed
did.
the
It
pictures,
did.
looked good.
That brought back memories, didn't it? How everybody was standing at the
Yes.
it did. That yeah. If you do that
Yeah,
today,
the
it's kind of
pictures got
corny.
it good.
Yeah. But yeah, that was
Mhm.
tight. Today it would be kind of corny. Not necessarily, but people use phones and stuff and do it so much. It's not the same. Whereas back then, you have to people that's younger. People didn't have cameras. You ain't walking around with a camera in your hand all the time. So you at a place, it's photographer there doing this. Like that meant something to take those pictures then. That was different. Everybody didn't have pictures at parties. You know what I mean? So yeah, it hit
Still
different.
got some pictures from the parties from back in the day because you got the camera. You know the camera guy was gonna be there.
Mm-hmm. And they put up a little backdrop, airbrush backdrop, and then the girls will stand bent with their booties out, smiling or whatever, or stand with the booty to the camera and look over the shoulder. Yeah, I got it. Mm-hmm.
I will always do the hip one.
The hip
Put
one,
your
right,
hand
right.
on the hip. I'm gonna give you a side booty.
The booty is now. The booty's now.
I'm classy. I just give you side booty. Here you go.
Yeah, a little hip.
Yeah, it's something back there, but you can't see it. Yeah, but
Brother did not play.
I know that's right. I wouldn't want my wife out
I
there.
wore a t-shirt over my bathing suit in the pool, slips and shorts underneath my dresses. Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with a little slip. Women should wear slips again. Hey, that's that old school right there. Hold on, baby. Let me take my slip off. Don't nobody wear nothing these days. That's the problem. You need a little slip or two to take off. It help enhance the mood. Anyway, Kelly, Gina, it was great having y'all. As always.
Thanks for having us.
Ain't no problem. What do you all think? What you want to say about this episode or next episode before we get out of here? What you think?
Like I said, I thought it was a great episode. I'm excited to see what's going to happen next. I do think that Scrap's mom got to go. I mean, it's going to be sad, but she got to go. And unfortunately, like, Lou might just have to go right after her because he definitely going to feel some type of way about having to take her out.
Yeah, because even if he doesn't.
Definitely going to feel bad about her because if he would have never included her, this wouldn't have happened.
Right.
But I'm excited to see, what happens once Howard lets her know he's been talking.
Jeez.
I'm just excited.
Even if he doesn't pull the trigger, if he hears that she dead, he know it's his fault. Same result, Mm-hmm. I agree. Kelly, before
he messed up. He got to handle it.
Okay, so it's his fault. He need to do it, huh?
I think they're going to make him do it.
Okay, Kelly.
He gotta get punished for doing that. He has to get punished for doing that. You just can't. That's too much right there. As far as I'm concerned, he'd have been walking in the street with a phone cord on his face. That's how you know you talk too much.
Soprano style.
Yeah, that's how you know you talk too much. All of a sudden you see you, and then you got this nice ear to what you corner your mouth. Nah, no, Lou.
Colombian necktie.
He gotta pay for it.
Give him a Colombian necktie.
That's their baby brother, but the baby brother's he trying to do the Titanic on them. He's sinking the whole ship.
Mm-hmm.
But I think he's just thinking about clearing his conscience. He's not really thinking about the ship right now.
But you know what? Just like Kanan told Famous, don't ever talk about it. Eat it. Don't even say it to yourself. And this, you know the game you in. You can't do that. You're not outside here playing double dutch and you want to tell your friend about it. Stop it. No.
Yeah, and that dummy goes and make a song about it. Yeah.
We got a lot of trauma with him.
Miss Crafty.
A lot of trauma, and she caused a lot of the drama.
Yeah, she did. Miss Crafty said, did y'all talk about the man from the park? What's she talking about?
I wanted to ask Gina, because Gina be knowing all the names. Who the hell was he talking about who Marvin was with?
The white girl, Tony. The white girl, Tony, that he killed. Yeah.
And you know what? Gerald heard that, and I bet you, by golly, wow,
Yeah.
He's gonna research it.
go looking and pull that up.
Marvin gonna have to kill Gerald.
Stop hanging out with him in public.
You ain't lying. You ain't lying. Marvin gonna have to kill Gerald.
Stop hanging out with him, period. Because now you're talking about doing the story. Oh, we're gonna have to put your family on display. You don't have this type of family.
No.
No.
Exactly. Let's turn into that. You do a piece on the group. Do a piece on the group. Why you want to talk about me? That was weird.
Yeah, Marvin is dumb. He ain't thinking what he should be doing clearly. And yeah, it's gonna be sad. He gonna have to put him down, and he gonna be like, "Man, I was trying to help you." Damn. Yeah. Damn,
It's
Marvin.
gonna be sad when he goes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see.
Yeah. Well, all right, y'all. I appreciate you for coming as always. Everybody that stayed up so early with us, I appreciate everybody for coming through. A lot of other things could have been watching and doing, so definitely appreciate everybody for coming through and the loyalty. Y'all know we gonna be here, so come on through. Gina, appreciate you for coming as well. Kelly.
Thanks, Jay.
Oh, no problem.
We enjoyed this time with you.
Oh, well, thank you.
I just want to say, RIP to Unique for now until,
Gina, why?
If he pops up, he's saying for now.
Now you're making me want to call again.
For Unique, who else put on it first tonight? Because I
Take
did.
it back. Take it back, Gina.
Put on that fur. Look at her. This is my fur. This is the only fur I got.
Definitely representing.
This is the closest to fur I got. Huh? You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna go get my Pelly Pale for Unique. Hold on. No, I'm just joking.
I'm done.
Put on my Pelly. Kelly, what you
Yes.
what you want to say before we get up out of here?
Bye, guys.
Hey, short and
I can't
sweet.
wait till next week. I can't. I'm still salty, but I'm in it. I'm in it to win it.
I hear that. Well,
no RIP Unique. No RIP Unique.
His character is too good. I think Powers learned from their past mistakes, and don't be surprised if he's found in a coma in season 4 or 5. You know.
All right.
Unless they do a time jump, then it's over. We'll see. All right, everybody. Thank you for watching. Y'all have a good evening, morning, whatever it may be. Deuces.
Bye now. Bye.